Good morning, guys. Today I am doing a what I ate today gastric bypass video. And before this video gets started, Cosri gifted me their air fryer. I've worked with Cosri before. They have gifted me their pressure cooker about a year ago, and we really love our pressure cooker. And now I really love this air fryer. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to find ways to use it, and I ended up using it a lot more than my oven. Surprisingly, a lot of stuff can be air fried, and to me it's a lot easier, and I'm actually enjoying the taste a lot more. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the air fryer, and then we're going to jump into the video. And before we jump into that, I'm going to tell you guys a few things about being on a bariatric diet after a gastric bypass. Also, the Cosri air fryer is on sale today, April 15th, and I'm going to drop the link to that sale in the description box below. It's a really good sale. You guys should go check it out. And all right, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the air fryer. So, this is the air fryer. It's got an LED touchscreen. And it's got original presets. These presets have been a lifesaver as I'm experimenting with cooking things instead of our oven that I usually cook, and cooking it in the air fryer. It just makes it so easy, especially if you're not good with I don't want to say technology, but I hate having to learn how to use a new appliance sometimes. I get frustrated, and they've made it super easy. So one thing that this has that not a lot of air fryers has is it has a preheat, and that helps with the texture of your food. And so that's been awesome. And then it has a keep warm if you need to keep your food warm. It has a shake reminder, which is good because when I start doing things in the kitchen, I can easily forget to do something I'm supposed to do, like flip something or shake or whatever. So that's really been awesome. And then this basket is dishwasher safe. It's got these two baskets, non-stick, dishwasher safe, and you just pop this one out by pushing down here, but I'm one-handed, so I'm not going to do it. So yeah, we've really been loving it. And then one other thing I want to mention about this air fryer is that they did this with the pressure cooker too. It came with a recipe book, which was awesome. And I'm actually going to try to cook out of the book because I was using recipes I already used in the oven. And then tonight you'll see me try one I found online. I'll be using this tonight for dinner and experimenting with it. But there's a chicken barbecue one I'm gonna do in here this week that I'm really excited about. There's 100 recipes in here. Anything from breakfast to, I think even dessert was in here. So I'm really excited to use that too. So thank you so much to Cosri for gifting me with this. We've really been enjoying it. You guys be sure to check out the links in my description box below. All right, guys. So this weekend I filmed the actual meals we had. So this is the next day. I waited till the next day because I was so busy cooking all day. I guess, I don't know. I waited till today to film this intro. And also in case there was anything I wanted to say or add about the meal for the day. And I can't really think of anything. Before I kick into what I ate today stuff, I want to let you guys know, if you're not familiar with the diet or maybe you've had a bypass, please keep in mind that we're all in different stages of our bypass. And if you aren't familiar with a gastric bypass, I can't eat as much food as you can. So to you, it may not seem like I'm eating much, but that's as much as my pouch will hold. My pouch is the size of a shot glass, and it only holds a very little amount. And I'm very early out, just over, this week is going on my 6th week. And so I am not able to eat as much as people that are a little farther out with their gastric bypass. We also all have different plans from our surgeons, different eating plans. I've seen that in my my group. people have been told they can eat one thing, somebody has been told they can't eat something else. This is just things I'm allowed to eat. And I want to put that out there because I've seen a lot of negativity and arguing in my bypass group because, well, my surgeon said I can't have that and you shouldn't be eating it. And it's just a little crazy. So I want to remind anyone that's had a bypass or is on the road to a bypass, all of our surgeries and meal plans and everything are going to be a little bit different. And I'm working every day to get all my proteins in and as much fluid as I can. So there's that. Without further ado, here's what I ate today after my gastric bypass. Okay, so I usually start my morning with this or Gatorade Zero. And what this is basically like Crystal Light. There's no sugar and you can't have carbonation after a bypass. It will stretch your pouch and be uncomfortable. So I usually start my morning with something like flavorful or Gatorade. I really had a soda addiction, and I know some people after their bypass, like probably a year out or so, will have a sip here and there. I don't think that'll ever be me because I can't ever go back to that addiction. This is not like, this is more Crystal Lighty. It doesn't really taste like soda. Like, you know, there's no sugar. It's like Crystal Light. So don't expect it to be like soda, but it is like a good flavor. I like the Orange Crush and I like the A&W. It kind of tastes like a flat root beer, but not. I don't know how to explain it. Some people mix this in their vanilla protein shake. So I will start with this, and then I will have unsweet tea, just plain tea the rest of the day. I can't drink water by itself yet. This is like a problem a lot of people have. Some people get over it, like my surgeon said, about a year out, and it becomes easier. Some a little sooner, some don't ever. You never know. For whatever reason, water can make you nauseous. Some people have the opposite, but it's more people that have my problem. It can make you nauseous. It feels really, really heavy. But the weird thing is when you put something in it, that changes, and then you're able to get your fluids in. So the goal is to get fluids in. Your body will take the water from like the tea or whatever. The surgeon said it's fine. And some people suggest some kind of water. I think it's I don't know. It's expensive. So for now, I'm paying off my surgery. I'm going to go the cheaper route because I know my body's getting fluid and water from it. So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that sometimes water is very, very hard to drink. Also, your pouch is very small. You can never chug water again. I don't know, maybe down the line you can, but like I've drinking too fast before, and it's extremely painful for a few minutes while it passes through. You literally have to carry your drink with you all the time and just sip, sip, sip throughout the whole day. Otherwise, you won't get all your fluids in and you will get dehydrated. So that's my little tidbit about fluid. So my breakfast, I'm going to chop this. Just that way it's less chewing, because you have to chew a lot your first couple months out. I'm going to put some mozzarella. I'm going to do half this egg. So what I do, because I can only eat half an egg at a time, I will divide it into this and then use the other half tomorrow. And then some onions. I freeze my onions like this, and then I just chisel some out when I cook. And then in about, I'm not going to like show this later, but in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'll have one of these, just because I need to make sure I get enough protein. This diet is about protein, protein, protein. So, yeah, I'll have to wait, because if I ate it all at once, it'd make me sick. So you're kind of eating a lot throughout the day too with snacks, just trying to get all your protein in too, especially because I don't do well with protein shakes. So I have to get a lot of it from what I eat. here is my breakfast. If I can't finish it all, I will show you guys what was left. Okay guys, sorry it's loud. My robot vacuum's going. I'm in the playroom with Jackson so Justin can shower and take a minute. On the weekends, all Jackson wants is daddy. But right now me and Jackson are laying magnets and I am eating. It took me about 25 minutes and this is what's left. I feel the pressure of being full, like it's a pressure feeling, or being satisfied enough, and it's when I know to stop. So that's what I have left. Also forgot to mention in the beverages part, you can't eat and drink at the same time anymore. There's been times I needed to get like wet my mouth and I'll do that, but you can't like drink and eat like you used to. So I have my drink in here and I usually wait 20 minutes till after I eat before I can have fluids, 20 to 30 minutes. So that's another thing that changes in your life. You basically can't eat and drink at the same time anymore. I think some people with sleeves are able to do it, I've heard them say, but I can't, because then your stomach's full of fluids, or it can like the fluids can go in there and make your stomach hurt because you already had too much food. Okay guys, I thought I would include this in the video since it's a weekend. I was going to show you what I do. For lunch, we are going to be eating this. But what I do is I do half now that I can't eat much. So if you are thinking about having a bypass, like you're going to want to cut like things you'd usually cook in half. Like I would do a whole, like when we used to eat meat, because this is fairly new that I'm eating meat again. It's been years, but for the sake of protein in my bypass, I am now. So what I would do is I would make the whole thing and then we would eat it over the next few days, like whatever leftovers. Well, now I make half of the meat, and because I can eat very little, it's the same kind of thing, but we actually save a lot of more money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half this out for lunch, and then the other half I'm going to freeze, and I'm going to take half of this for dinner. The other half I'm going to freeze. So that's what I do with our meats. Now I half everything, and then I'm going to make some cloud bread. I'm not going to be eating it today. This is going to be my first time making it, so it could be a bomb. We'll see. But I'm going to be eating it this week, and I thought it would be something good to show you guys if you're carb free. So hopefully it tastes good. Okay, so this is going in the freezer. I have a freezer bag, like a big one, and I put all the like little individual meal bags in that. This is what's going in the air fryer tonight. I will drop the recipe below for you guys. I'm kind of modifying it. My grocery store is out of all the chicken that had skin, like chicken breast stuff. So I'm kind of like hoping it comes out okay, because it said to have skin on it for the air fryer, but I'm marinating it all day. And I put extra, I don't know, oil in there. We'll see. And I also did the tenderloins, not tender, like chicken strips, whatever. Instead, it's breast, but it's strips, not tenderloins. I don't know. It's strips. And I did that instead of breasts because we could get more meals out of it. And also, yeah, I'm going to try to cook it in less time and hope that that's helpful, since there was nothing that had skin left at the store when I went. Then over here we have, this is our lunch meat. I'm letting it kind of marinate a little bit. I put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, rooster sauce as we call it in my family. I use a vegetarian one because I can't have sardines. I'm allergic to pretty much every fish and shellfish, like anything that, yeah, it's weird. So I always have to have a vegetarian one that doesn't have any sardines, which almost all of them do. So you have to get a specialty kind, but the perk is it's low sodium.
Your face in the crowd, I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes and you smile, every single memory comes back to life. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. From From the moment that I saw you, I knew that it was the bet that you felt the same. Standing here, I need to let you know. What if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you. So we talk about the past for a moment. I forget why we never lasted. With your hand on my knee, every single feeling comes back to me. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. That kind of love is not easy to find, babe. I haven't felt that since you went away.
Okay, so this is the bread, cloud bread. It looks like sugar cookies, like weird sugar cookies, but yeah. So you have to leave it to sit out for an hour, and then it's really best to eat the next day, they said, which is what I'm going to use it for the week to make like sandwiches. So it's got proteins, no carbs, no sugar. And then over here, I forgot to say before I did all that, I was making zucchini boats with the ground beef, and it's a low sugar pasta sauce. So that's that. I'm going to make this. This is our lunch, and then I have plenty of stuff left over to make it for dinner tomorrow night, so I can make it really fast, and the sauce is already made. This is my zucchini boat. This is what I'm having for lunch. I'll show you guys if I can't finish it, how much is left. Okay, this is what I have left. So yeah, it was pretty filling. Okay, so now it's dinner time, and we are going to have this side. This is from our grocery store. Super easy. It's like already prepped for you. And then the chicken, I've been kind of marinating all day, and Brussels sprouts, and that's going to be our dinner. This is fairly easy. This is what I really love about the air fryer. And I actually have a Cosri pressure cooker, and I love that too. It's also a slow cooker too. You can use it as a slow cooker. But it's just what I love about these gadgets is it makes food so easy. Just put it in there and walk away. It's just awesome. So now I'm going to make dinner, and 380 is the suggested time on the recipe, and here when you hit chicken. I'm gonna do okay, over here I'm gonna knock this down because it is like strips, not full chicken breast. I'm gonna do 15 minutes on each side. Oh no, let's not start it yet. Anyways, I'm gonna do 15 minutes on each side, or maybe 15 and 10. I'm gonna see how it cooks because I'm doing a little different than the recipe. Okay, so let's go for it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. you want to spread them apart and give them space. And you can see it's like much smaller than a chicken breast situation. So fingers crossed, because I'm messing with the recipe, it all goes well. Okay, it just went off. Oh, those are looking really good. The recipe says flip it for 10 more minutes because these are tiny. I'm gonna do 5. So I'm just like cutting things in half and adjusting how I think it'll work out. This is how much time this meal has saved me by just being in there and me being able to walk away from it. Like, this is Jackson's birthday party shirt. I've been working on his birthday's in a month, but I'm trying to get ahead on this because this and the cake is all I have to make this year. So yeah, that's his shirt. I was able to cut and weed it while the stuff's been cooking. I designed it earlier, printed it earlier, so yeah. Okay, they're done, so I'm gonna let them rest until the rest of the food is ready. This is my dinner. Again, I'll show you guys what I don't finish. All right, so this is what I have left. I didn't eat the ends just because they're not, like, for a normal person, it's not too tough or whatever. Justin ate all his, like, he wolfed his down. He really liked it. But when you have a bypass, like meat, a lot of people struggle with, like, meat in, like, the chicken, like, where it's a little, it's not hard, what's the word?
It's just drier in there.
Yeah, it's drier. It's not like too dry. It's just drier. And I did better with, like, the moist center part, but overall I think it was really good. I think Justin liked it. So we'll definitely make it again, and I'll drop the recipe for you guys. I'll put it in the description box. And you can, hopefully your store will actually have boneless chicken breast with skin, which is why I did this way, because mine did it. Okay guys, I don't love protein shakes. This one's really high in protein, so I try to get it down. And it's got a little more sugar than, like, what is it called, Premier Protein, but I only have 1 a day, and I haven't had, like, a Greek yogurt or anything today. It's got 7 grams. So this is, like, my sugar for the day, 7 grams. You want to keep it low. If I was to have, like, I don't know, a Greek yogurt, it would be around 6 grams. So anyways, this is my last thing of the day. We're going to watch Game of Thrones in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and have this and then take my nighttime vitamins. If I didn't say, I used to take Bariatric Advantage. I started taking that, and then I had difficulty with them in my stomach. So I take Flintstone vitamins, the complete ones. It's called Complete. And I take it twice a day. And then I take B12, calcium, and iron. So anyways, that's my last thing of the day. Okay guys, so that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in me doing more of these videos. I can try to do them. I like doing them on the weekend because though I eat like this during the week, trying to, like, film as I do everything is kind of hard when I'm alone with Jackson. So if you guys do enjoy it, I'll try to do another one of these soon. I want to thank Cosri again, and you guys, once again, check out that sale if you're interested in getting an air fryer or curious. I'm loving ours. I think I forgot to mention in the intro when I said I'm 6 weeks out, I'm on a full diet. I was actually able to go to a full diet at 4 weeks. So I feel like that's important. I probably should have said that. A lot of people are in different stages. I was able to move along pretty fast. My surgeon doesn't make you linger in one stage too long. That's just what he does. Everyone's different. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.